What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Just Jake Reviews. I review albums, movies, and sports games. And today we are back with another episode of this highly anticipated series that hasn't had an episode in it in quite some time, way before the NFL season, which makes a lot of sense. We are back with Highs and Lows, episode 3 only. If you guys remember from a while ago what the segment is, this is basically a segment where I talk about new music that came out this year. Some songs I love, some songs I hate, albums I love, albums I hate. Well, today's going to be the big one. There's 2 parts. We're going to have one tomorrow and one today. Highs and Lows episode 3 today. We are going to do, I have made a list of my top 10 favorite songs of 2025 that I heard. I wouldn't really say this is a fully, like the top 10 songs I've ever heard, or I've heard this year. They're just 10 songs I want to bring up, 10 songs I want to mention. Now, I think I've already mentioned 3 of these in previous Highs and Lows, but I'm going to mention them again. And then, of course, we have top 5 worst songs of 2025. So 5 songs I do not like at all and just want to bring them up as well. So I think we're going to start with that because when I talk about bad songs and good songs in the same video, kind of like the Christmas episode last week, I like to start with the least amount and then get to the most amount. So least amount, we're going to do the top 5 worst songs of 2025. We're in front of a tree again, not the one in my basement, the one in my living room. You'll see this tree again. You'll see this background again, probably next week. But yeah, let's get right into it. All right, so none of these 5 songs I've mentioned in the first 2 highs and lows. But then again, the first two highs and lows, I was only covering the first 4 months of the year. But yeah, all right, here we go. Number 5.
We outside, ho! We outside, ho!
I had to actually listen to number 5 and number 4, just like before I started filming, before I talked about them, because I actually don't know what to say about these. Yeah, Crash Out by Lizzo. I'm not even a huge Lizzo hater. I think About Damn Time and Truth Hurts are actually kind of catchy pop songs. I don't know what her deal is with 2025. Is she trying to rap? I don't know what she's trying to do. I don't like it. I don't like the verses. I don't like, I forget what the part of the song is, but yeah, this song is not great. Heard it recently, and it's definitely not the worst song of the year, but I just thought I'd bring it up. Number 4.
You can't fuck for nothing, little bitch.
Cluck by Kodak Black. Kodak Black is a rapper that I haven't loved since 2017. Yeah, 2017, middle school, 5th grade, Kodak Black was everything. But, his new stuff is awful, and this song is also awful as well. Yeah, I don't know what he's trying to do. A small part of me wants to say his voice sort of sounds like Anderson .Paak, but that would be an insult to Anderson .Paak because he's actually talented. Okay, those 5 and 4 are just okay bad. These top 3 are really bad. Number 3.
You can take my life.
Oh my God. When someone brought this song up for the first time, I was like, is this song real? This song is definitely real. Dare You by Imagine Dragons and Annalie Choppa. I'll give you guys a second to gasp and be like, that's real? Yeah. Imagine Dragons and Annalie Choppa. Wow. Dan Reynolds, I'm actually kind of an Imagine Dragons defender. I don't find them completely awful. Yes, they have some not good songs, but I used to love listening to them when I was younger, so they're sort of nostalgic. Annalie Choppa's fun too. You mix them together, it doesn't work. No duh. One's a trap artist, one's like an alt-rock band. Or pop rock band. Dan Reynolds' voice cracks on the verses. No. The chorus, no. Annalie Choppa sounds out of place. Why is this song a thing? Number 2. Everyone's very familiar with this song.
Once you know what my love.
I had to bring it up. Mystical Magical by Benson Boone. Moonbeam Ice Cream. Moonbeam Ice Cream. That's it. Just Moonbeam Ice Cream. Okay. And number 1, the worst song of 2025. There's absolutely no debate. This and the Benson Boone song are it's not even close. Number 1.
I'm about to do some investing.
Hey kids, Will Smith's back. That's right, making music. No. Pretty Girls by Will Smith. Listen to this full song. When you listen to this full song, then you'll understand why it's number 1. There is not a single, I can't even explain why. There's not a single part of this song that's ever so enjoyable. This is, honest to God, probably top 5 worst song of the decade that I've heard so far. And we are halfway through the decade. and it's bad. Oh, it's pretty bad. Okay, no more negativity, okay? The rest of the video is going to be positive. We got 10 songs of 2025 that I love. Once again, not calling it an official top 10 because, like, I'm not sure if they're in order. Well, I'll say 10 to 1, but I just picked 10 random songs that I love. And yeah, let's talk about them. So, once again, I think you've heard me talk about 3 of them, but I'll still talk about them. All right, number 10, Summer Banger.
No, my bitch so bad, you spending your cash on a bitch you know.
Yeah, Dark Thoughts by Lil Tecca. Lil Tecca, a rapper that I haven't really, loved. He dropped an album this year that I was like, this album isn't that bad. But then the single for the album, Dark Thoughts, I was like, oh my gosh, this song is magnificent. The beat, this song has a summery vibe to it. It's amazing. The singing is very good. Very, very catchy, and I am very proud that Lil Tecca finally did something that I love. And this song could be a very good general public song, which means that this song could attract from other people as well, not just people my age. Even adults can find this song catchy. Number 9.
I wanted to fly.
I've mentioned these guys before in a video I made a long time ago called Top 10 Favorite Bands of All Time, which is a pretty good video, and some of it's still pretty accurate. 21 Pilots, One Way. They dropped Breach, their new album this year, which is nowhere near as good as Clancy. They dropped an album, Clancy, last year, which is my favorite album by them. Breach is nowhere near Clancy. This song's awesome, though. I'm hearing this song now on TikTok. Heard it before TikTok. I know, I'm just that good. It's awesome. Chorus is great. It is the only song off the album that I would re-listen to. Not saying there's not other good songs off the album, but this is the only song I think that has replay value, and it's fire. Number 8, this song I've mentioned before in the first episode of Highs and Lows.
Hope that you still cry for me like I cried for you.
Taking it back all the way to January, Cry For Me by The Weeknd. Once again, mentioned this song before in January, I'll say it again. Amazing, catchy song, love the album, we'll get to the album tomorrow. Fantastic song, great catchy chorus, it's a radio hit for a reason. Love it, it's great, good job, Weeknd. Number 7, more pop songs.
A little initiative can go a very long way.
You think I look like I listen to Sabrina Carpenter? Well, I should. Tears by Sabrina Carpenter. Her new album this year was awesome. Love it. Man's Best Friend. People give it a lot of shit because the cover, guys, don't judge a book by its cover. That's actually a very good saying for this album. Amazing songs, amazing pop songs. This song should be a radio hit. I don't know why it's not on the radio more. I don't know why they're playing Man-Child. Not saying it's a bad song. Love Man-Child. But this song's awesome. Song's amazing. It's got a like disco vibe to it. This song, parents can also enjoy with their kids. Number 6, I'll get some context behind this one.
I hope that peace will stay.
Hope you're watching this video, Uncle, because this is a little tip of the cap to you. Yeah, so this song is, so my uncle knows somebody. So my uncle knows this band. This is Speak Too Soon by Outdated View. So you'll actually see him in a video in 2 weeks. So he likes death metal, like kind of a lot. That's like the one genre. Well, I wouldn't say one. That's like majority of the songs he listens to. That could not be more opposite from me. So he has a album review account on Facebook. I'll probably put a link in the description, and he reviews albums that are like death metals. I don't really read them a lot. But he reviewed this album, which spoiler alert, the album's not making top 10 albums. I just want to bring up this song. He brought up this album by Outdated View, which obviously, I think it's just like, he knows who they are. And he reviewed it and was like, and I was like, it's not death metal. I might give it a listen, and he was saying a lot of stuff about like Pink Floyd and all that. And I was like, I like Pink Floyd. So I was like, I listened to this album and I was like, this album's pretty good. So tip of the cap to you, Uncle. You'll be on the channel in 2 weeks. He's already on the channel. He was in the mini golf vlog, which is like kind of a dumb video, but he's in there. So yeah, Speak Too Soon by Outdated View. Very good lyrics, very good singing. I am shocked how much I enjoyed this song. So yeah, little tip of the cap to you, Outdated View. Shout out to you guys. And yeah, so just a little, might as well, support a small band. And yeah, let's get on to the next one. These two songs back to back, 5 and 4, are the same artist. So number 5.
She watch a circle every day to the week. Shake it.
Quadeca is on the list 2 times. His album was not even out yet when I made Highs and Lows 1 and 2. The Great Bacchanal featuring Danny Brown. This song is so catchy. Danny Brown works on this beat so well. In the context of the album, this beat is amazing. This album is going to get so much praise in tomorrow's video. Stay tuned for that video. But yeah, no, absolutely fantastic song. And speaking of Quadeca, number 4.
Born with a lot to correct. You were born.
Casper by Quadeca. Shout out to Maruja. I don't know how to pronounce the name. The band that's featured on this song. Fantastic song. This song is the final song off the album, which you could not ask for a better closure. My jaw was almost dropped the first time I heard this song, just because I was like, I don't know, like, the band is, it's sort of like soft-spoken. They're not really singing on the song. Quadeca is barely on the song. The entire song is just Maruja talking over this beat, and it gets better and better and better. I don't know why it gets better and better, but yeah, so shout out to Quadeca for dropping a amazing album that I'll talk about more tomorrow. Number 3, I think I've talked about this song in Highs and Lows 2, but I could be wrong.
Yes, I promise. If
More pop music. Dandelion by Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande, love her music, always have. She dropped a deluxe edition of her album last year, and I was like, I'll listen to a few songs. And this song's fantastic. The chorus really carries this song. Fantastic song. One of Ariana Grande's best songs already. And I feel like this song is not getting enough love because it didn't come off an actual album, just a deluxe album, which is a shame because this album is fantastic, or this song is fantastic. Number 2, another pop song, but a male pop song.
She came in a party. Don't mind.
How Does It Feel by the Kid Laroi. This song is so catchy, so fun. You know, I had a hyperfixation with this song recently, or I wouldn't say recently, when it came out. I should do a video about that. I could do a video on my channel of like probably after football season's over, where it's like my favorite hyperfixation songs, which basically means, if you don't know what that means, that means a song you listen to for like 2 weeks. It's like one of the best songs you've ever heard, and you keep playing it on loop and loop, and then you just stop hearing it. I have a lot of those. I could do a whole video based around hyperfixation songs. This might be on the list. So catchy. One of Kid Laroi's best songs. I wouldn't say it's his best song. It's definitely top 3. Fantastic. So Kid Laroi, good for you. And number 1 song of the year. It's still this. I thought it was going to change. I'm kind of boring. It's still song of the year. I mentioned this song in another high and low video.
Please believe these flows teach egos to freeze and then recede.
Yes, this song is still number 1. Clouds by J. Cole. J. Cole, top 5 rapper in my opinion. Fantastic. He is number 5. Amazing song. Love the beat. Love his rapping. Yeah, I think J. Cole is amazing. This song is fantastic, and also wasn't even on an album. Just a single, a random single he dropped. So yeah. That is my low-key mini list. I know people are doing like top 50 songs of the year. There's no way in hell I'm doing that and making a video about that, because that video will be 40 minutes long. Because when people do song list and album list on YouTube channels, what they usually do is like for the first 30, they'll just like put up a list and be like, here's the 30. Okay, now I'm gonna talk about 20. I can't do that because I find that boring. So if I were to make a top 50 songs list of the year, I'd be talking about all 50 songs individually, which I would love to do that. You know, if I had more subscribers, I'd probably do that. But that video would be an hour long, and I don't love making long videos for this channel. Even though last reaction video or last prediction video was 40 minutes long. Apologize for that, by the way. Anyways, that's gonna be all for today's highs and lows video. It's fun to get the series back on. Highs and Lows episode 4 will be tomorrow, where we talk about albums, my top 10 albums of the year, and my top 5 albums of the year, which some of these songs are on albums I talked about. And yeah, so that'll be all for today's video. Like, subscribe, comment, do all that fun stuff, all that fun jazz, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.